This year, the Toronto Maple Leafs are having a great season. They have a record of 37, 15, and 8. They are second in the Atlantic Division and are the fourth best team in the league. But the Leafs are always a pretty good, if not great team. When it comes to the regular season, that is. When it comes to the playoffs, that's a completely different story. For one reason or another, the Leafs just haven't been able to put it together in the postseason. And with this being the final year in Kyle Dubas' contract, his job might quite literally be on the line. And he has been going all in this season. The Toronto Maple Leafs have been one of the busiest teams at this year's trade deadline, starting with the Ryan O'Reilly trade, acquiring him from the Blues alongside Noel Acciari in exchange for Adam Gaudette, Mikhail Abramov, a 2023 first-round pick, a 2023 third, a 2024 second, and a 2025 fifth to Minnesota. In 5 games with the Leafs so far, Ryan O'Reilly is a point per game, including a hat-trick. He makes their top 6 even more dangerous, as well as providing the option to run him as the third-line center. And Noel Acciari has also made positive contributions from the fourth line, and the Leafs didn't have to give up a roster player to make this trade happen. But the Leafs would be far from done from making moves, as they would acquire Jake McCabe and Sam Lafferty from the Chicago Blackhawks, and in exchange give up Joey Anderson, Pavel Gogolev, a top 10 protected first-round pick in 2025, and a second-round pick in 2026. Sam Lafferty provides great forward depth and is currently having a career season, and Jake McCabe bolsters their defense and is under contract past this season. And just like the O'Reilly trade, the Leafs didn't have to give up a player on their active roster to get the trade done, and were able to improve their defense, make their top 6 lines even more deadly, and add depth to their bottom 2 lines. That on its own would be a pretty good trade deadline, but they were still far from done, as they would make 3 more trades yesterday, trading Rasmus Sandin to Washington in exchange for Eric Gustafson and a first-round pick, then trading Pierre Engvall to the Islanders for a 4th-round pick, and then acquiring Luke Schenn from Vancouver for a 3rd-round pick. In the span of a few days, the Leafs switched up half of their defense core, with their top 6 defensemen now being Morgan Rielly, TJ Brodie, Mark Giordano, Luke Schenn, Eric Gustafson, and Jake McCabe, in whatever combination they decide to go with. Toronto just built themselves 3 really good defense pairings, and now they don't have to play Justin Holl in the playoffs, which is even better. In addition, they are now a lot tougher to play against, as Luke Schenn leads the NHL in hits this season, with Noel Acciari also being in the top 10. Come playoff time, that kind of physicality is a necessity. Here is a summary of everything the Leafs have traded and received so far, and it's possible that they're not done yet. They did get an extra first-round pick from the Rasmus Sandin trade. They could easily use that to help improve their lineup even more. Perhaps maybe getting another goalie in case Matt Murray's not available for the playoffs. By the time this comes out, they might have already made another trade. The Toronto Maple Leafs are going all in this season, and in a stacked Eastern Conference, I'm really interested to see how this goes for them. And that's everything that I have to say, so thanks for watching.